So you want me to start like right now? This second?
That'd be pretty great.
Like right now?
Yep.
I always do that. I always freeze, but
and then our intro track plays right here. Boom.
Welcome everybody to the Where Did All My Friends Go podcast. It's a podcast about life in the music industry, blah blah blah. My name is Patrick Tarnowski and I am in the band Cities Never Sleep.
And I'm Bear in the band of Brighter Skies. And dude, we just had an amazing guest on our show. Probably one of the most fun we've had so far, just in terms of like who they are as people and what they were doing. You'll find out in this episode, but holy shit, did we have a fucking blast.
Yeah, things got a little out of hand, got off the rails a bunch, and that's like the best part.
And honestly, okay, and if you're listening and you want to be on this podcast, if you get us off the rails, that's where fun shit happens. Like blow us away. I don't know, get us all flustered because we love it.
But we haven't said yet, and our guest is Calling All Captains.
Yeah, and they're from Canada, and they just released a couple new tracks, and they told us that they are about to release an LP. And I cannot wait for that. That's going to be freaking cool. These guys are currently signed to Equal Vision Records, and some of the best dudes that I think we've gotten to meet in bands so far. So enjoy this podcast, and here we go. Welcome to Where Did All My Friends Go, a pop punk podcast about life in the music industry. Pat, how are you doing today?
I'm doing super good. How are you doing, Bear?
I don't give a shit.
Nice.
With us today, we have our friends in Calling All Captains. Guys, welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for having us.
Hey, welcome to us to be here. Nice. Fuck that shit up. Hey, what's good?
Straight out the gate. Let's go.
Welcome to our podcast.
Welcome to No Longer Our Podcast. This is thanks for having us, guys. And you guys want to ask us some questions or some shit, or how's this gonna work?
Hey, what's good? I'm the new host out here.
Look at me. I am the captain.
Yeah,
I am the captain now.
Dude, you need to you really gotta get those sound effects there,
Yeah,
because like
I gotta go on the
that
splice
shit.
real quick.
Okay, but for real,
the thing is, man, is normally we just sit there and we do that with our mouth. We're just like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I'll just edit the fuck out of it.
It just sounds super accurate.
yeah, I got the whole soundboard loaded up. I even got some silly ones like this one.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah. All right, this is gonna be a fun one. I'm ready.
Well, I'm no longer tired, so let's do this shit.
Nice.
That's good. It's happy time.
Yeah, no shit.
I can't talk either today, so it's gonna be a good time.
It's gonna be good. All right, guys, let's dive right on in. First of all, you guys are Calling All Captains. You guys are from Canada, is that right?
Canada.
So tell us a little bit about yourselves. Like, you guys, how'd you get your start? Tell us a story about your humble beginnings.
They was humble.
They sure was humble. Actually, before the band even started, me and the original singer were in a different band, and Luke and Connor and Nick were in a different band. So we all kind of knew of each other in the music scene, and then both of those bands fucking crashed and burned. And
Like
the
they
funny
do.
part about that too is that we, like, of course, we know each other, right? But we would open up for Tim's band, like our current drummer now.
yes,
So it was like,
So he's
like-
the most famous
so you-
out of all you then. Like,
yeah.
You just remember that you opened up for him, okay?
Yeah. And so, since everybody's, bands kind of like crash and burn, sounds like you just kind of created this super group then.
Well,
basically.
it's kind of like, like all the cats in Edmonton that still wanted to play that pop punk shit. We kind of got ourselves together and just kind of trudged on forward, and it just kind of filtered through all of these other bands that, fizzled out here and there, and we kind of found each other.
That's very
Nice.
cool, actually.
Wait, I remember one thing. We had a different drummer originally, and Luke came to our first show, and he was like, "Yo, that song, your single, that slaps, but it'd be sicker if it was 10 beats faster. You got to let me be the drummer.
Yeah.
And so we kicked him out right there.
Man, not I came to jam a week later. Like,
That's awesome.
Damn, he answered an ad before it was even on fucking Craigslist.
but you know what?
He
Though?
created the ad.
I remember practicing my ass off for that shit though. 'Cause I remember they only had that one single out, and I put it on loop, and because I was the drummer, I was auditioning, right?
Yeah.
So I just kept going over and over the song. So by the time they came to my place to practice, I was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we just played the whole song through.
Nice.
And I was like, yeah, and I was like, okay, it's got to work, and it worked. Nice.
Damn, that's
And we actually got Nick, our bass player, off of a Kijiji ad, which is Canadian Craigslist.
Yeah.
Oh,
the Kijiji.
Yep.
Yeah,
I like it.
That's sick.
Kijiji's tight.
I'm so uncultured.
I mean, Kijiji's a way better name than Craigslist. You know what I
no
mean?
shit. Craigslist just sounds like you're going. You know what you're getting into when you go on Craigslist. Like
Well, you know what? Like the way it seems to me, it's like you go to a bar, right? And then this guy's like, "Yo, dude, my name's Craig. I got a list of shit.
I got this list.
Yeah, no shit. It's like he just fucking opens up his trench coat. I got this. I got this. I got fucking these. You want 2 of these? I got them. Like, you're just like, this isn't sketchy. I should bring a friend.
Question though, does Kijiji, you know, does it have the same thing as Craigslist used to have, where it was like the missed connections sections and stuff like that?
God.
No, Kijiji doesn't have that.
Oh my
Oh,
god. Okay. If you guys ever
Craigslist, that was like the dark
yeah.
area of Craigslist where you could just basically go find like strippers or not strippers,
you
but
could find
escorts.
anything. You could find anything on misconnections. In fact, if you guys ever want to just like go down the rabbit hole, if you guys have Reddit, just look up like Craigslist missed connections on Reddit, and you will be there for hours. It is the funniest fucking shit. Like I think I've read. It was like the meme before memes were memes. You know what I mean? Like it was so fucking funny.
There was some wild stuff on there.
I was there when memes came to be.
Yeah.
How
old are you?
You are meme.
I was there. How old am I?
Yeah. How old are you?
I'm 26 years old.
Dude, he are meme.
Like because I was gonna say if he was like 20, I'm like, dude, you weren't even there for 9/11. Don't at me.
94, baby.
Don't at
94.
me.
Same here, dude. Same here. 94.
Yeah. Me too.
But yeah, no, it's like we just kind of got together, you know, like this band. We our first vocalist, after we did our UK tour, he wanted to hang up the towel. You know, it's just touring life and band life kind of wasn't really it wasn't really the way that he wanted his life to go for the moment. So he ended up stepping down from vocalist position. We ended up doing a little bit of auditions here and there, but I remember him saying when he stepped down, he's like, Luke, you should just be the vocalist. And we took that advice eventually, and we just kept recording songs, blah, blah, blah. And
That was the last gift he gave us.
yeah.
That's awesome.
Right on.
So that Luke, so you're the vocalist. Brad, what do you, what's your position in the band?
I play guitar and sing backups or harmonies.
Nice.
Okay. So the most important part. Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Luke can go fuck himself. Like
yeah, because
Brad,
you can always just like get a new vocalist.
You can throw
No
a
one
rock out of a
notices
fucking
that
window
stuff.
and find a vocalist. You can't do that to a good guitarist.
Oh man. Because it's the exact opposite in Canada.
No, it's
Is
not
it
like-
really?
No.
Oh, dude,
and-
everyone here thinks they're a singer. It's
you know, take a dart to West Edmonton Mall and throw it in the crowd, and you'll find a guitar player.
What about
I mean,
drummers?
that-
Are drummers
that's
as
kind-
scarce for you as they are for us?
There's like 4 drummers in
Yeah,
Edmonton.
drummer's pretty.
Yeah.
And how many bands are each drummer in?
Yeah, no drummers.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was gonna be
Exactly.
like in America, if you're a drummer, you play in at least 10 different bands.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, you gotta keep that up.
And you're still broke.
Yeah, and you still don't get paid. Isn't that great? Oh man, I love what I do for some fucking reason. All right, so let's actually get back into the questions because, like, I feel like this podcast is gonna like derail so many times, and I am here for it. Like, I am fucking here for it. Did you just play a fucking sound clip?
Yeah.
My man.
And this has been Where Did All My Friends Go? I'm
Nice.
here for it, dude. All right. Looking through your repertoire, it looks like you guys signed to Equal Vision Records before even putting out your first album. Nice. Can you
You bet.
tell us what that was like?
Ooh, actually, no. We had 2 EPs before that one. We just after we switched singers, we pulled them.
Oh, gotcha. So it was the EPs that attracted the interest.
Well, no, it was the third EP, which was what attracted the interest, which
Gotcha.
looks like our first one now. Online.
Yeah, but
Right.
we have another single before that. It was called Nerve. That was kind of like,
I remember Nerve.
yeah, we've been pretty much like at that point before Nerve, we would pool all of our money together. You know, like we would skimp on the videos, we would skimp here and there because we just didn't have the money for it. But we'd always wanted to do EPs.
Yeah.
So we made that work however we did. You know, we DIY'd our own art, this and that. But for Nerve, I remember we like really wanted to take it seriously. So we just took all of the money and we spent it big on one song, spent lots on the video, and realized we didn't have a fucking single art. So we just fucking, so we just took the front anyway. But we just really wanted to make that song like the biggest one that we did. And we wrote that song for like a year, you know, toured our ass off, did our first Eastern Canada tour, and kind of made our way like that, which got us a bit more money so we could put it towards recording the stuff that you now hear on Nothing Grows Here. Because Nothing Grows Here was actually recorded in 2 chunks.
Really?
We recorded Nothing Grows Here and Disconnected first, and then we sent that out. And we were like, hey, do you like these songs? We can record more, blah, blah, blah. And Equal Vision was like, yeah, we like it. We like it a lot. So we did a showcase for them, met the president, great guy.
Yeah,
and then
super cool dude.
But those 2 songs, I actually played the drums and sang on.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So when we finally, you know, when Tim came into the picture, we found Tim because we were filming a music video for Disconnected. He was just, you know, in the back. That's why he's not in the video lots, because he wasn't in the band. Yeah.
Well, just because you're not in the band doesn't mean you're not in the band. You know?
Yeah. Exactly. But so
great movie.
Oh, for sure.
Yo, we can make a whole podcast episode about that fucking movie. Let's fucking go.
Do I have a sound clip for that?
Do you?
No.
If you do, I was gonna say if you do, play it.
But what I was gonna say was Tim recorded drums for the other 3. So Tim recorded drums for Chasing Ghosts, Fool's Gold, and
Out of My Head.
That's right.
Gotcha. That's awesome. So tell me the mindset about like behind the idea of kind of switching from more DIY to actually putting in like decent money behind a release, money behind a music video, money behind the actual recording process, you know, because over here we have this and I don't know if it's like cross-border, I don't know, whatever the fuck, but over here we have this a mindset of like, oh, I'll just save the money, do it myself and release it and it'll be great. And the problem is it's never going to be as good as it could be if you get a third party in on it to weigh their opinions in and to get their shit in there. Because when you hire somebody who's better than you, you're going to get a better product. It's just going to happen. So tell me the mindset behind what made you guys want to switch from, you know, doing everything DIY to actually getting serious about it.
I think we knew that when we wrote Nerve, we kind of took it to the next level and we got a lot of attention from that. And so we were like, man, we got to step everything else up now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There's a big disparity between the US and Canada as far as music videos go, like,
and content creators in general.
Yeah. Like it's like a third of the price in the US compared to Canada.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, like I was talking to some homies out there and, you know, they telling me, you know, we can get videos done for like 400, 500 out here. And they're like, good. For us, it's like 4 or 5 grand.
Jeez.
You know,
Yeah,
and it's,
So
just come over here for them and save some money. Like, I know some people. We'll get you connected.
Yeah, I got some people up here in Minnesota, man.
There was a point where we're like, do we pay the $4,000 here, or do we drive down to the States? Would that be cheaper?
Or do we fly them up? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
you know, like that's what we did for Nerve. We flew in we flew in Wafka.
Yeah. But what the big turning point I think for us was when we had wrote Nerve and decided that we needed to take things to the next level. We also hired a grant writer and got a grant that paid for the fucking EP so we could do all that shit. So that was a big game changer.
That's huge.
Wow.
So
That's kind of incredible.
That's something that Canada has that we found out America doesn't, is that there's
because if that was the case, we we don't have it.
No, we sure don't.
And then another thing too is that we actually still do DIY in a lot of areas of the band, right? But it's just more sense that, you know, we want to have the best possible product. Like if we can't do it on ourselves, then you bet your ass we're going to be going somewhere else.
Right.
And if we, like,
and
if
it's a lot about the idea of putting the money where it matters, you know. And not, you know, when I said before, like, you know, going to someone who's better, that's not to say like your skills aren't good at all. Like, I know I can sit here and I can go design a freaking cover art. Okay, awesome. I can do that and it'll turn out pretty good. But if I were to sit here and go, I'm going to produce my own single, it's not going to be as good as going to the guy that I go to. So it's like about like allocating where that money needs to go and where it's going to fucking hit the most, you know?
Yeah, it's also, man, it's all like all business, you know, it's like resource management. It's like where you're going to be putting the money.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. So with that said, have you guys had any experiences with like management companies, and, you know, what kind of advice would you give to artists who are listening to this podcast who are looking into management?
If a manager comes to you and is like, hey, I can do all these manager services, you just need to give me $1,200 up front. Don't do that.
Yeah, no shit.
Which is almost all management
almost all management experience in this freaking, at least for me. Like I've had one that was kind of serious and then nope.
Well, we haven't really had a lot of managers as a band.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
like
I was gonna say we've had a few. Like, I mean, the biggest thing is just when you're ready to get to that stage, just like expect to be dicked around for a bit, and like, you know, like the managers at the starting level for your first manager for a band, they're not going to do shit for you,
right?
And you're not ready for it yet.
Yeah. So then, what would you say people should be focusing on instead of that?
You know what? I'd say be a band that's ready to be managed. You know what I mean? It's not like when it starts becoming out of your hands. Like if you're in a starting band, you can book your own shows. You can tour. You can, you know, send an email here and there, right? So there's getting a manager is not going to get you signed, but it will get you the opportunity if you are ready for it.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like, I mean, I thought this way too at one point, that, you know, like that the music industry was linear, you know, like it just went one way, it went straight, but that's not even close to how it goes. You know, like we've had managers, we've lost managers, you know, like we've thought we were going to be going the best ways. And then we thought we were going to, you know, like this whole thing is about trudging on, you know, like last band standing. And I just want to give a shout out to our current manager now, Cam Birchall, independent manager, not running with an agency. You know, it just, he rocks with us and we rock with him, you know, like it's like a super symbiotic relationship. You know what I mean? Like it's just working out the way it's supposed to be. Every time I hear about a manager in the movies or something like that, I think about our manager right now. It's like super legit. So you're gonna,
we had a few managers before him too, but when he approached us, he was like, yo, let me manage you. I won't take $1 until you guys are making enough money to pay me.
Yeah.
And we're like,
right. And that's what everyone wants, you know. That's like if when you get approached by somebody, it's like that. It's like, okay, yeah. I mean, this, first off, it's not only like seems the most legit, but it's also at the same time you're like, I mean, I don't know. It's like I lost everything I was just about to say. It just disappeared. But
well, the idea that someone is putting like investing their time and investing their value because they see, like, when somebody does that, first off, you know, and this might just be my jaded opinion, but nobody's going to do anything for free if they don't expect some sort of return.
Yeah.
But someone who's doing that is putting in the effort and showing you, hey, you can trust me first. Like, I want to show you that you can trust me before I even start taking $1. And if someone who is of that caliber, you know, kind of comes at you with that, it's like, okay, this guy can actually do shit. Therefore, he actually sees that we have value. Let's take that chance. Let's go for it.
And another thing too, you know, is like one thing that I really want to make sure that these bands watch out for, you know, like if a manager approaches you, right, if he wants to manage you, does he know the band?
Yep.
Has he listened to your songs?
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they like a really good manager is one going to be a fan of the band. They're going to love the music, right? They're going to
believe in the band.
Yeah, you have to as a band with your manager, you have to feel believed in.
Yeah.
You know, you have to really feel that it's like there's a fire there.
Yeah. If he's just there for a paycheck, and it's just gonna hurt you.
Yeah. The wrong sound. So like yeah. Okay, band's listening right now. Upfront money, you know. You know,
Doesn't believe in the band.
You know, no weekly calls.
Get out of here.
Yeah. It's been 3 months and nothing's happened.
How do you feel about managers being in your band chat?
We got 2 chats. We got the band chat and we got the band chat plus the manager.
Agreed.
Which one's more active?
They're both even. Actually,
yeah, they both do the jobs.
That's freaking awesome. So now, is everybody in your band on board with the vision of where you guys see yourselves going?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta say, it's like everybody's looking forward, man. You know, it's like it's pretty rare. Like when I'm at jam, you know, I look around and I see everybody. You know, it's like everybody wants to go to the same place.
Yeah.
You know, like lots of bands can't say that. You know, like someone's, you know, like trying to start a family. You know, someone's doing this. You know, like it's always like attention's kind of divided. But every single one of us has literally given our entire lives and 20s for fucking pop punk, and so here we is right now. I didn't go to school. I just went on tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
You know, your drummers in 10 bands, they all want to play the same show.
All right, Pat, you want to take this next question before we move on
Yes.
to our next segment, I should say?
Before we go to commercial break.
Yep.
So what are some of your more memorable tour experience? Because I see that you just played with your first show back recently with Our Lady Peace, and that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty
That
tight.
was cool. Yeah, that was
tight.
cool. I'm a big fan of them, so that was wild.
Yeah.
Nice. I remember Our Lady Peace from back in the day now. So
That's because you're old.
I am old. That is true.
No, you're not old. Yeah. Nope, you're not old. I promise.
You know what? I got some pretty good tour stories, but like, I think one that I haven't told on an interview yet, like, is, you know, we always do get asked this, but
Well,
like,
we are sponsored by E News, so this will go everywhere.
Yes.
That's not true. E News.
The Kardashians are currently listening.
What's this story? You gotta tell me the story.
just wait.
It's a long one.
I thought I was gonna say it. That was the wasted sound from Grand Theft Auto.
Oh
Yeah, I was gonna say,
man, you got everything on.
I really have.
We legit put that sound and the graphic in our last music video. No, in our sweater weather music video.
I'm just kidding.
You dick.
No, okay, yeah, but my one tour story is one that, you know, I actually do hold. It's pretty nice. It's like one of the nicest memories is like we had somebody reached out to us like via Instagram or whatever, and they was talking about, where were we? Minneapolis. Remember that nurse?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. The nurse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So she couldn't come to the show, right? Was that the thing?
She couldn't come to the show, and we were like, we were touring on a budget, right? So we were like, okay, guys, if we stay in a hotel every night, we're not gonna make it through this tour. Like,
Yeah.
Like everyone's got to like make friends with the other bands and the promoters at the shows. Let's find some couches to crash on.
Yep.
anyway, this nurse lady had messaged us on Instagram, and said that she was sad she couldn't come to the show or whatever, and asked us if we had a place to stay. And we said we didn't have anything yet, and she was like, "Oh, well, I'm a paramedic and I got to work at like 4 a.m. Otherwise, I'd offer up my place." And we're like, "Oh, well, thanks. That's super nice of you, but no worries. I'm sure we'll find something." And we played the show, and after the show, we still didn't have any place to stay. And actually, Minneapolis that night, there was some other shit going on too, right? Like there's a bunch of other big concerts and events. So there were like
the Big Four.
Every
the
hotel
Big Four
was sold out.
Yeah, it was the Big Four. It was a big basketball tournament.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the Final Four.
Yeah, Final Four. I'm not a sports guy, but
they're not American either, so just give them some credit.
Gives a pass on that.
Yeah.
I also don't give a shit. So
after the show, we had nowhere to stay yet, and then this lady just happened to message us again, and she was like, "Hey, did you guys find a place to stay?" And I was like, "No, we're still looking. All the hotels are booked.
We're gonna crash in the van type beat.
Yeah, we're gonna sleep in the van."
Yeah.
And she was like, "What's your email address?" And we sent her the email address, and she just like, boom, here's $300.
PayPal
get
the
a nice
Wow.
hotel on me. And we were just like, what?
Yeah. So like, what?
Never met us, never got to come to the show.
That's wild.
I gotta just say straight up, like on tour, we experience a lot of different things, like tires almost blowing up and shit like that, having to pull over on the side of the road, being 6 hours late to the show, literally loading and playing type shit. But the kindness of people you get to find across the entire like span of an entire continent is like very heartwarming.
Yeah.
And like even with today and like how nasty people can be divided and such, like there are good people no matter what.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like there'll be, just as to people there are bad people, there's going to be good people.
Absolutely.
Which is what we all do it for.
Yeah.
Those people.
There's good people.
That's right.
All right. With that said, we're going to go to commercial break real quick, and we will be right back after these messages.
Yeah, I can do it too. Thanks so much, everybody, for watching this video, and we want to tell you about our new Patreon that we just set up. For just a few bucks a month, you can get new perks for things that we do, such as listening parties, interviews, Discord access, exclusive merch, discounts, and access to early announcements, and a whole lot more, and we'll continue to add things to it. And for just a couple bucks a month, you'll be helping us continue to do what we do full-time and continue to do more for up-and-coming bands, help us shine more of a spotlight on more artists, and we couldn't be more thankful for everything you guys do to help us continue doing this. So pop over to patreon.com/unsignedpoppunk and get signed up now.
We're back.
Right. Well, all right, we're back. We're back with our next segment here with calling all captains. Guys, again, we want to thank you so much for being on the podcast. Are you guys ready?
Oh, you betcha.
Oh yeah.
Oh fuck yeah, you ready? Hold on.
Okay,
to
this is our obscure question segment. So we're just gonna be dumb now, dumb and weird. So
Okay.
First question. So during Shark Week, is it blasphemous to eat gummy sharks, or do we need to switch to just bears for that week?
All gummies are regular.
I say blasphemous.
Thank you, Brad. You're correct. Luke, go fuck yourself. Okay, if you had to try and survive one night being chased by a horror movie character, who would you pick and why?
Oh shit.
I had to survive for a whole night.
Yep, whole night.
Jason, that motherfucker slow as hell.
No, dude, he has teleporting powers. Then you played like that one Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, but you always see him coming from like 50 feet away. All you got to do is walk faster.
Yeah, but then when you try and get down with the girl, he'll be there, right there, fucking killing you.
That's true.
Well, if you haven't watched enough horror movies, you should know that you don't get down with the girl until the horror movie stops.
You leave the girl. She gonna trip.
Yeah.
Okay. If you could be go ahead. What were you saying?
The chick from The Grudge. I just won't watch.
Hell no.
I just won't watch TV.
Mm-mm.
Just won't watch it.
Smash all my TVs out.
Yeah, I
Good
don't-
for the night.
That's fair. If you could be in a movie with Patrick Swayze, but you could only be his love interest, which movie would it be?
I'm out right now. No.
The Note.
Notebook. You got it. That's pretty epic. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't, Brad. It doesn't have to be a Patrick Swayze movie, but it could be any movie. But Patrick Swayze's in it, and you're his love interest. Anything.
Yeah,
Ooh.
like you don't have to be in that one.
Like it doesn't have to be Ghost, right? Like it could be any movie. It could be freaking Monsters Incorporated. I don't care.
Is
But
that
you
a-
still have to be Patrick Swayze's love interest.
Exactly.
Is Monster a love story?
I mean, not really.
Not really.
It
And
could
It
be.
doesn't have to be a love story. It could just be a movie, but you are his love interest.
It's love between friends.
Sure, that works. You got 5 seconds.
Fuck. You know he gonna die in it.
Oh my god.
Savage.
Stumped him.
All
Stumped.
right, that's fine. That's fine. We'll pick a movie for you. It's
And we'll
you know,
overdub it into there.
Okay. All right. So that brings us to our last segment. All right. Are you guys ready?
I'll have more damn questions. I like.
Oh no,
those.
there's more.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Yeah, this is our last segment. It's rapid fire questions. You're gonna just speak from the heart. There's no thinking on this.
Okay.
All right. Pizza or tacos?
Tacos. Saved
Saved by the Bell or Boy Meets World?
Boy Meets World.
Ooh, Saved by the Bell.
Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter?
Mortal Kombat.
Tekken.
Yo! He did it! He did it! I
Those are
literally have it written in the show notes. Bonus points if they say Tekken. Dead ass. Yes, you fucking won.
You won.
All right, dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Cats.
Pudding or Jello?
Ooh,
Pudding.
pudding. Yeah.
Fair enough. Day or night?
Night.
Night.
Pat, take the last one.
Fall Out Boy or My Chemical Romance?
Green Day.
Follow Boy. Mm.
Oh boy, my chem. You know
Fall Out
what?
Boy went full pop.
You know what? I picked my chem.
That's right too. That's the correct answer.
That's like they had real punk music back in the day.
I agree. Well, Luke, Brad, thank you guys so much for being a part of this. We really appreciate your time. Real quick, let everyone know where we can find Calling All Captains and then maybe what's next for you guys.
All right. Gather around, everyone.
This is me and Pat sound effect.
All right, hold on. All right. So you're gonna find us everywhere. You can check Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Twitter. All you need to go is to that handy dandy Google search bar, type in Calling All Captains. You will find us on all streaming services. Have you ever heard of Deezer? Me
Oh,
neither, but we're on it. You know what I mean? Like we
You got it.
you got it. We there, and we got a full length coming. You know, we just released 2 singles off that shit. We haven't announced the full length either. So if you're listening to this, be prepared. It's coming, and turn on post notifications because we always posting that good shit. You feel me? Oh, and if you want to support us out directly, head to captainsmerch.com. We package everything ourselves on that website.
Awesome. Well, again, guys, thank you so much for your time, and we'll hope to see you out there when this COVID shit blows over. And if you ever need a place to stay, you hit me up for Wisconsin, and you can hit Pat up for Minnesota. We'll take care
if
of
you're
you
up north, way up north, which I don't assume you will be.
We could be.
Well,
They're
we
more
are-
north than you are.
Well, I am well aware of that, but there's no good fucking reason for you guys to be here right now.
Yeah.
Fair
Okay.
enough.
hell yeah.
Nice.
We'll probably see you there, actually.
All right.
All right
guys.
then, let's do it.
Thank you guys so much for being on. Where Did All My Friends Go? A podcast about life in the music industry.
I'm sorry. I just clicked it. It's gonna be this long.
Are we gonna get flagged for copyright infringement? I don't care.
No, because we're talking over it all.
I didn't mean. Okay.
It's staying. It's fucking staying.
Let's try that one again.
All right,
Oh.
guys. Thank you so much. Have a good practice.
Yo, thank you so much for having us on here. Have us back anytime. We'll talk about the full length when it's
Yeah.
out.
We got your email. We'll hit you up.
All right.
Oh,
well,
yeah. Thanks again, guys.
Bye, guys.
before it ends, I got 2 sound clips for each of you.
Okay,
All right.
do it.
This one's for you, Bear.
My man.
And this one's for you, Patrick.
My man.
All right, man. You guys have a great-
Peace,
See you
guys.
later, dude. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit that like and subscribe. Thank you to those who already are. Check us out on Spotify, Apple Music, or anywhere else you stream your podcast. If you're in the position to help us grow, head over to our Patreon at www.patreon.com/unsignedpoppunk. Let us know in the comments below who you'd like to see on the show and what other content you'd like to see. Thanks so much.